The live realm for Wizard101 was updated today with the Old Town Tunnel, the sewers, all that stuff. So everything that you saw me do on Test Realm is now in the game. You can go over and do the level 15 quest, and you can also do the level 130 quest for the new questline Underground. I'm not going to be doing that right away on my characters. I'll probably just wait a little bit. I don't even know if I'm going to do the level 15 quest on either of my characters, my max levels, because, I mean, there's really no point. But it is there if you want to go and do it, get some XP, get some loot from it. I don't even know what the loot is for the level 15, if there is anything. But eventually I'll probably farm the level 130 dungeon. But with this update, they added some other things into the game. And a lot of those things that we haven't seen before, like the new things, were in the Crown Shop, of course. But two things that they added into the Crown Shop that were interesting. They added in a new pet that is the life spell. So this pet looks great. And yes, it's 6,500 crowns, but I actually have this pet. If I take my mount off, I actually have the pet right here. And the reason I have it, not because I spent 6,500 crowns. No, I would never spend any money on pets first gen anymore because I know that it's not worth it. Maybe I'll do a video on this just because I have the pet and I got it for basically free. So Wizard messed up this morning. When they put out the new update and they put these two items into the Crown Shop, they released this pet at 1,000 gold and 6,500 crowns. They've never released a pet for gold ever, I think. Maybe like way early. I don't know. I feel like they haven't. This was accidentally released for 1,000 gold. You can click this and you can click 1,000 gold buy. I bought 3 of them. So they quickly patched that, but I bought a few of them. So maybe I'll do a pet showcase just because I have it. Usually I don't do pet showcases anymore because I know it's not worth it. But yeah, 6,500 crowns. I would never spend that on this pet. But hey, I got it for 1,000 gold. Maybe some of you guys got it and you saw it. I don't know. It was only available for like, I want to say 30 minutes to an hour after the test run was updated to live. So there's also this new treant mount, which is 15,000 crowns. Yeah, not going to be purchasing that, but it does look pretty cool. But yeah, that's just too expensive. So those are the two new things that they added into the Crown Shop. The other thing, I guess, that they added into the Crown Shop is the new event. Yes, there is another Crowns event, and it's the worst one. They have brought back the scooter one yet again. I think there's supposed to be 4 total scooter events. This is the 3rd one. There's going to be another one. I don't know when, sometime, maybe next month, maybe early next year. Who knows? But regardless, we got another scooter event, and I think it's the same prices as last time, though they added in some extra things into this one. So if it actually works, okay, here we go. The Sleepy Agent Crowns Reward event, the 3rd scooter event. They haven't given this up. They are still going on this. And yeah, the top reward, they put the top reward way up here. First thing you see is this big number of crowns and the scooter. So trust me, we will go through this. Let's start from the beginning though, all the way down as we lag to the bottom. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the first tier at 3750 crowns. You basically just have to spend these crowns on anything in the game, and if you reach this number, then you get all the rewards in that tier. And as you spend more crowns, you get more stuff. So here we go. Let's see if this one is actually worth it. So for tier 1, you get 5 Daybreaker and 5 Nightbringer spellaments. These are the new reagents that you need in order to craft these spells. I'm going to say craft because that's basically what it is. You're crafting the spell to get it permanently, and then you upgrade it to get more copies, to get all this other stuff that changes. But thing is, these, you can get the spellaments, but you can't actually craft it yet because they're waiting on it. These broke the game a lot. If you saw my video on it, it makes Shrike infinite. So these broke the game and they're not allowing you to use them, but you can collect them. So you can get it, you can't use it, you just hoard it and then wait to actually get the spell later. That's not bad. These are pretty good if you want the spell. I don't know, I'm not going to farm for these, but for people that want it, you can get 5 and 5 right there. Then you get Catacombs Theme. These drop all the time. This is nothing rare. So let's go to the next one. 2nd tier, 7,500 crowns. You get the Sleepy Agent cap. I think this is lowered for getting one piece of gear. I feel like this is the earliest that you can get the actual gear from the new set compared to the other scooter events. I could be wrong, but I mean, this one is in the 2nd tier and we already have the Sleepy Agent cap. That's not bad. So you can get this for spending 7,500 crowns. I mean, it's still a lot. Like in your average day, do you spend 7,500 crowns? Probably not. but hey, maybe some people do. So you get that. Also, keep in mind that this only goes until the end of this week. I think it ends on Sunday. That's it. So you have until, today, until the end of Sunday, and then this is gone. And they've never brought back a scooter event yet. I really hope they don't, but, So, tier 3, 15,000 crowns. The turkey gobble, this is new. This is a new teleport effect. I think it looks like the chicken one, but just with turkey feathers instead. And then the foulest dance, I have no clue what this looks like. You can't even preview it. So basically you get a new dance and a new teleport effect for this one. That's not bad. These rewards up until tier 3 have not been that bad. Like, they've definitely been worse in the past. Okay? So 15,000 crowns and you get all these things. So that's where we're at so far. Tier 4, okay, they're starting to skimp on this one. Tier 4, 22,500 crowns, and you only get 3 packs. That's now we're starting to get pretty bad. And I'm already looking at tier 5 and I'm already getting scared for the future tiers of this one. But yeah, tier 4, pretty bad. Tier 5, 30,000 crowns, you get 2 elixirs. And these are 2 of the worst elixirs. Mega Gold and Mega XP. That's it. For 30,000 crowns? Okay. Yeah, so tier 4 and tier 5 not looking too good. But I mean, that's what you get. You gotta earn your way to the top, or not even earn. You gotta spend your way to the top by spending this many crowns. Tier 6 is 37,500. You get the slippers. And are these slippers unicorns or something? I should have looked at the picture closer. I think that's what they look like from here. So the last one I think were gobblers. This one looks like some kind of unicorn, but you get the slippers. Now you have the hat and the slippers, and you spent 37,000 crowns. Do you feel good yet? Do you feel good about these purchases that you made? I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But 56,250, weird number. But that is what tier 7 is, and you get 3 more packs for that, which is not worth it at all. Yes, you get all these other rewards, but that's a lot to spend just to get this tier, to get to tier 7, 3 packs that are substantially less than this. But let's keep going. Tier 8, 67,500. We are now up to the point where I don't even think I have this many crowns on me. 67,000. I want to check, but I don't want to break this. Can I pull up anything? No, I can't. I think I'm around 60 to 70,000 crowns right now. So if I spent all the crowns that I have in my account, I could get to this tier. And I get a crafting benefit elixir for 3 hours and a double animus elixir for 3 hours. I'm good. I am not spending those crowns on this. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one. Tier 9, 75,000 crowns. You get the robe. And the robe looks pretty good. The robe kind of reminds me of Merle Ambrose. These scooter events are based on a pajama set for the gear, which is pretty unique, but you have to spend a lot to get it. As you can see here, the robe is 75,000 crowns spent to get to that. And I don't even have 75,000 crowns in my account right now. I don't want to get 75,000 crowns because I would never spend it just to get this, but hey, it's there. That's the robe. Tier 10 is probably the worst tier so far. This is the worst tier. I don't know why they think skeleton keys are rare or expensive, because they're very easy to get. And also, it's just a skeleton key. What this means is it gives you a skeleton key for your level. So for me, if I redeemed at level 130, I would get all gold keys. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And you have to spend 82,000 crowns in order to get that. 6 gold keys. I used to have an entire red barn farm, all the walls filled with gold keys. Because I farmed Darkmoor so much, they just dropped all the time. And yeah, this is a bad tier. But this is not the only bad tier. Trust me. Tier 11 is way worse. At tier 11, for almost 100k, we are at 97,500. You get a blue fairgrounds tent. You get a tent. Basically, they're saying you're going to have to live in this tent in order to afford this. So they give you a tent to live in. Because you spent all your money on this, then now you have to live in a tent. So blue fairgrounds tent is what you get at tier 11 for almost 100k. Tier 12, we're past 100k. We blew past it, and we're at 112. Fishing benefit. You always wanted that fishing benefit for 3 hours. I know you did. And also, to go along with it, you get a mega fishing luck. Okay, so you get that. Let's just get to the top. How many tiers are there in this? Man, gardening benefit, tier 13, 131,000. Gardening benefit for 3 hours. Also, the gardening benefit is nowhere near as good as it used to be. This is pretty bad since they keep nerfing it. I've heard that you can't even get snacks doubled all the time now. So I don't know what happened. They keep nerfing things and changing stuff, but I don't even trust the gardening benefit anymore. Tier 14, 150,000 crowns. You get the wand, which is the Sleepy Agent banner. All right, we get the wand, we get the banner, as is the same on all the events, the scooter events. So tier 15, 165,000. I don't think there's ever been a time in this game when I had 165,000 crowns on one account at once. I don't think I ever had this much. Maybe I had about 100k one time when they used to run the Super Crown sale, and I would buy that. But yeah, I never had 165k. But if you do, and you spend it, you get a free Baldur's ship for spending that many crowns. You get a ship. So yeah, you get your Baldur's ship to go along with your tent. You now have a method of transportation and some place to live. So wow, they're very kind with giving you these things. I don't know how they came to picking this as the tier 15 reward for 165k, but hey, you know, whatever. Tier 16 for 180k, you get spammed with Sinbad Horde packs. Which I don't even think if you spent this many crowns, you probably don't care as much about this pack anymore, since you would have already bought it with the crowns that you have. If you have the means to get 180k crowns, like on your account, you probably have already bought the Sinbad Horde pack by this point. But you get a lot of them there. How many is that? 10? You get 10 of them for 180. We still got more tiers to go. We're not even close. I see the top, but we got a ways to go. We still got more tiers. Oh man, don't give out on me yet. We're not even to the scooter. Tier 17, 187k. You get the Hyper Elixir double pet XP, which is actually going on right now. So you don't need to spend 170 or 180k to get this. But you get those two. 18, we're at over 200k. Daily PvP bonus, 2 days. And then you also get daily quest bonus, 2 days. So I think what daily quest is, they have that daily assignment double, like they double the rewards that you get for it for like a week. They would run that. I never really cared for that benefit, but you can get it for 2 days, which doesn't seem that worth it to me. You get double rewards for 2 days in a row. Also, PvP that does the same thing, so you can get double PvP rewards. I don't know. I don't really care too much about that. But yeah, spend 200k crowns, you can get those. Okay, this is the interesting one. Now, you might look at this and be like, oh, it's just an additional character slot. You know, who cares? You can buy that for 17,000 or whatever it is in the crown shop. Thing is, if you already have the additional character slot purchased on your account, which I don't, I never bought it. I never had a need to get a 7th character. But if you did, and you spent 217,000 crowns to get to tier 19, and you got this, it will unlock the 8th character slot on your account. And this is currently the only way to get 8 characters on one account, is to spend this many crowns, have already bought the additional character elixir, and then redeem this one. So there's only like a 4-day window to get 8 characters. That's the only way to get this. I don't know how many people are going to do that, but you can, and you can get 8 characters for spending this much money. This is a lot of money. I think this is like over $300 to get to this point, like to get to these tiers. So spend 300 and you get 8 character slots, and then of course you get the scooter for 225,000 crowns. Woo! 225,000. Let me take out my calculator and see what that is, because we don't get crown sales anymore. So if you bought the max crown bundle that you can right now, no sales, because apparently they don't run sales anymore for some reason. I don't know why, but we haven't gotten a sale in a long time. But since they don't run crown sales, if you bought the max bundle 3 times, that's $300. And you would get 240,000 crowns for that. That is enough to get this tier and all the other tiers. So you would unlock this and, you know, everything below that too. I mean, you get spammed with all this, but you would have had to have purchased the character slot already in order to unlock the 8th character slot. That is what's going on with the new crown events. Pretty much the same thing as we've seen, but I mean, I'm sorry that I was standing next to the waterfall that entire time. I didn't realize how loud that was. I was standing like right here this entire time. Hopefully it wasn't that annoying. Maybe people like the sound of the waterfall. I don't know. But yeah, that is what's going on with the new crown event, and it's pretty much the same thing that we've seen, but they just keep coming out with this. I think there's going to be one more, unless of course they start putting out the same crown events again. I don't know if they would do that, but they could. I hope they don't. So yeah, I don't recommend going for that unless you really want it, but I mean it's going to be pretty expensive. I know some people will, but yeah, it's just it's just not worth it. It really isn't, unless you absolutely have to have those things. And I mean, you get a 55% mount and all of that. 8 character slots. I don't think that's even worth it because you can't even have 8 different schools. There's only 7 schools. So the 7th character slot makes sense, but 8 doesn't really make as much sense to me. The additional character slot is actually 18,000 crowns. I thought it was 17,000. But yeah, it's 18,000 crowns for that. So pretty expensive. You have to buy this and then buy the 225k or the 217k in order to get that. But pretty expensive. I don't know. I feel like they just threw that out there to see if anyone would want 8 character slots in their account, just to like see if anyone would go for it. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this video. I might make a video on this this pet just because I have it. I might train it a little bit, do like a pet showcase that I haven't done a pet showcase in so long, but I might do it just because I have this pet and I kind of like it. It goes well with my life wizard. But that is gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Another crown event. Let me know what you guys think of it. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Yes, they lowered the prices from the first one, but it's still pretty expensive. It's still $300 to get it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Show your support by leaving a like in this video. Definitely subscribe for more wizard videos in the future. And I'll see you guys next time.